Hey, fuckers. Today is July 3rd, 2016. That would make tomorrow July 4th. You got that? Wow, that's really great. Gee, I thought they only taught you garbage in school anymore. I didn't think they taught you anything practical. That's pretty good. Anyway, I don't really give a damn about anything. I'm just here to vent. Uh, this feels funny, but it looks better than I normally look. Well, anyway, I'm just here to vent. So I don't give a damn, and neither does anybody else. And what do you vent about on July 3rd, 2016? You vent about that on June 30th or 31st, or what is it, 30? I don't think there is a 31st. So I was supposed to change my water filter in my little water pitcher. And I always put good stuff in a special place, and then it gets buried and I can't find it. I live in a small house. Ex-crack house, ex-meth lab, hideout shit for bad people. Because I live in a bad... What the... Get this goddamn thing down here. Yeah. That's better. I live in a bad neighborhood. All cities are bad. All cities are bad. So I live in a bad city in a bad neighborhood where there's growing crime rate and there's growing discontent and growing racial rage for stuff that I didn't do that I'm already being blamed for, punished for, harassed for, attacked for. I got to find those goddamn filters because I'm wasting a whole filter day here. I'm trying to change them every 3 months, see, because I don't have a big family here. I got me. That's what I got. I hate my fucking life. I've already told you a little bit about marriage. It's actually just a fraction, a modicum of all the hate that you get when you get married. Frequently during the marriage, but not always, and then the divorce. And that's, mind you, that's if you're not murdered. People should take my warnings very seriously, but they don't listen until it's too late. Marriage is one of the stupidest things that you can do, especially if you are one of those people that doesn't get things, like I don't get it, I don't understand, I don't know why I don't get things, because the reason normally is because your parents fucked you up. And someday some of you will live long enough to see that or be smart enough to figure it out before you fucking die or are killed. You don't want to get married because there's a good chance that the other person does know what they're doing. Whether or not they pretend to know what they're doing, or they're stupid, or they don't understand the language, or they don't know how to talk very well, or whatever. You never know what you're messing with. I married a con artist and a murderer. And and my thanks for all that was I went to jail. I had a false charge I had to fight, which stressed me out for 2.5 years. I went to court and I beat the charge. But by that time, I had the charge was for assault, and I beat it. I beat the charge anyway. And I should have beat the wife because she tried. Turns out she tried to kill me a few times. But they protected her, put me in jail, and went after my money. And why do the police arrest you instead of your spouse when your spouse assaults you or attacks you, accosts you, tries to provoke you, screams and yells and jabs her finger in your face or whatever? Why do the police arrest you when they know damn well what's going on and they pretend not to? They pretend like it's your fault. Why do they do that? Why do they pretend that it's your fault when they know damn well? And why do they arrest you? I'll tell you why. Because your spouse made a deal with them, either for blowjobs or to get a cut of your money. That's why. So off to jail you go if you're still alive. You have to be very careful about going to the FBI if you've been falsely arrested. If you can even get to them on the phone, you have to be very careful, because this is my limited understanding of it. But the police are not afraid of the FBI because they're working with the local FBI agent or agents. And all the FBI agent has to do after you've spoken to him is say, I think you're lying. You are lying to a federal agent. That's a felony. And off to prison you go. The whole system is rigged. And I've been in it myself. And I always used to say that I would say that the police are mostly good. Then later I'd say not so good. Now I'd say almost universally corrupt. I've been through the system myself. And I was so lucky that I was in jail for just an incredibly short period of time and that nothing happened to me, because I'm a little guy. No matter how I wear my fucking hat or go to the gym in my t-shirt and build up my muscles so I can get knocked around there, it doesn't matter. I'm a little guy. Always was, always will. And they threw me in jail on a ridiculous false charge of assault. And now because of that and what happened afterward, I got out of jail and my wife was waiting for me and her lawyers were waiting for me. And I had to pay, I don't know exactly what was going on with the first one. And the second lawyer, I had to pay directly $2,500 for him to help my wife go after me. All right, I'm going to end this before it gets up to 15 minutes and the damn thing won't let me in. Have a good 4th of July if I don't see you again. Until then. Bye-bye.